honestly a personal favourite of mine as well. So if you don't know, I made a second channel for these Reddit stories in particular, and I'll have that linked down below because I haven't posted on that channel for a while because I was as busy with my life as I've explained here that I was, and that was why none of these, like this channel and the other channel, it's kind of lacking videos lately, but I'm doing my best. So I just recorded a 1 hour Only Hustle story episode for the other channel, so if you're interested in this, make sure you check that out. But I'm just really in the flow, so I decided to do some bonus stories on this account, which is what you're getting right now. I have no specific topic today. I am just going with what my main page is showing me has been new on AITA on Reddit. So that's just what we're going to read out of, and we're going to chat a bit about these stories. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope you can relax to this, and yeah, make sure to subscribe to this account and check out and subscribe to the other account if you enjoy Reddit stories. That's the main purpose of the other channel. Okay, now the first story is actually kind of new. It's been posted 5 days ago, and it's called "Am I the Asshole for kicking out one of my bridesmaids for showing up in the wrong dress?" Oh god. My 23 female wedding was back on Saturday, December 31st, and I'm still getting backlash for this, so I wanted to know if this was an asshole move. In the country I live in, it's currently winter and we get a fair amount of snow, so my wedding was a winter themed wedding. The colour theme was forest green and gold. My dress was obviously white, and I chose the colour of my bridesmaids' dresses to be a forest green as well. My maid of honour's dress was black, and everyone was to wear gold accessories. I have this friend, we'll call her Kat, that I asked to be one of my bridesmaids. When we went dress shopping and I told them the colour theme I was going for, Kat immediately expressed that she thought a forest green was a bad choice. She said she thinks it's not a flattering colour and thought I should choose something different and more girly. I said no because my wedding was winter themed and I thought the colour would go perfect with the theme. She suggested baby pink, blue, or even a red. I said no, but thanks for your opinion. She found out my maid of honour's dress was black and asked if she could wear black too. I said no, only my maid of honour is wearing black. I paid for all the dresses. Fast forward to wedding day. Everyone's getting their hair and makeup done, and Kat shows up 30 minutes late, holding a bag that looked like it has a dress inside. I asked her what this was for. She told me it was for later at the reception if she got uncomfortable and wanted to change after pictures. I was like, okay, cool. So fast forward, we're all dressed and walking down the stairs because the ceremony is beginning in 30 minutes and we're going to take some pictures before. Kat is the last person to come down and she's wearing a black dress. At the time I was preoccupied taking pictures with my parents, but my maid of honour came over to me and made me aware of the situation. I confronted Kat and asked her what was going on. She said she hates her bridesmaid dress as the colour is ugly and makes it look gross, so she's wearing black. I told her please go back and change. She refused and security and asked them to please escort her out. She started making a big scene, yelling how I'm such a bitch and that I can't force her to wear anything, and that I'm a horrible, inconsiderate friend. The wedding went on and it was truly amazing. Ever since the wedding, Kat has been blowing up my phone with texts saying some really nasty things and asking for the money back she spent on the black dress, since it was a waste and she didn't get to wear it. I had to block her number. Some of my other bridesmaids have been giving me shit, saying that I was a little harsh kicking her out and embarrassing her like that, and that maybe I should give her the money back. Am I the asshole for kicking her out? No. Overall Reddit vote was also not the asshole. I think I've said this before on a wedding themed video, but I feel like with the wedding dresses, I feel like it's such a common topic that one of the bridesmaids doesn't agree with the colour. It's like one thing, I feel like it's a weird hill to die on as a bride if the colour's weird, like if someone doesn't want to wear the colour, right? But also, as a bridesmaid, like, there's a theme. You need a theme from the get-go. She paid for your dress. Like, I'm just annoyed. Like, why couldn't she have, like, literally, like, been like, hey, like, because fair thing, okay? Like, hey, green makes me, like, really uncomfortable. Like, I'm sorry, I really, like, don't want to wear this. Not just, I think, like, a little concerned, but, like, being like, hey, sorry, I really don't want to wear this. Is there any way I can wear something else? And then maybe if not, she could have just not been part of the bridesmaids party, because that, you know, is a fair thing. Like, but just showing up at the wedding in a wrong dress after she paid for yours, you know, that's just such weird behaviour. I don't know, like, and then being surprised that she got kicked out. Don't be, especially because it was the special colour for the maid of honour. Like, really, like, don't do that. Like, how long's the ceremony? Like, what people are gonna see you at the ceremony? I'm sure it's not gonna kill ya if you wear green for the 1 hour the wedding is for, and then you can change it to something later, you know, more comfortable, more your colour. Annoying. Top comment. Not the asshole. She embarrassed herself. She agreed to wear the dress you picked out and then decidedly planned to change at the last moment in the hope that you'd just let her get away with it. She knew that you would tell her no. Think of being in a wedding as like a part in a play or a ballet or something. You get cast as a bridesmaid, so you wear the costume that the artistic director has picked out for bridesmaids to wear. If you don't want to wear the costume, don't be in the show. But you can't just show up on opening night and say, I didn't like your costume choices, so I'm going to wear the same costume as this other character instead. Yes. Legend. Like, that's just odd. Odd. Very odd. I don't think there's anything else said. I don't know if I said that. But overall vote was not the asshole. Okay. The next story also lots of awards. 7 days old. And it's called Am I the Asshole for Leaving My Babies Inside by Themselves? I, 20, am a mother of triplets whom are only 2 months old. I never ever expected in my life that I'd be a mother to triplets, so when I first became pregnant, it was definitely the last thing in my mind. I am chair right beside the door. Plus, I have a baby monitor set up in every room, and it has a camera on it, so you can literally see them and hear them. So if anything happened, I'd be able to quickly get to them. Being able to step outside for a few minutes to take a breather is really important to me, because I start to have mini panic attacks when I can't get them to stop crying, and I get frustrated because I just feel super overwhelmed. Being able to go outside has just given me a chance to calm down. My fiance came home to me sitting outside while the babies were crying and freaked out on me, calling me a horrible mom and a bunch of other names that I'm not going to list here. He thinks that I was being super neglectful and putting the babies in harm's way, and even told his parents, and now everyone seems to be really against me. I grew up in the system. My fiance's family, I grew up in the system. My fiance's family is the only family I have and ever known, so it breaks my heart that they are so upset with me, but I really don't think I was doing anything wrong or putting my babies in harm's way, but they seem to think otherwise. So here I am, wondering if I should apologize for my actions, or if I'm the asshole in this situation. Overall, Reddit vote was not the asshole. That's probably my vote as well. That is my vote. Don't comment. Not the asshole. When I had my baby, one of the things the nurses told me repetitively while in hospital and during the home visits is that if she's crying and I know she's been fed, she has a clean nappy on, and she isn't sick, and I'm getting stressed out, it's okay to go outside for a few minutes to recollect myself. The exact words are, a crying baby isn't a live baby. They tell you this because it is better for a baby to be left to cry for a little while and the parents to get a breather than for parents to wig out and hurt their babies in frustration. This advice was so important. It allowed me to do what I needed to do without feeling guilty, and those few minutes really do help in those times when they won't settle. And if I had one, let alone if I had three. Yeah. Honestly, stepping outside and removing yourself from a situation that is getting too much for yourself is almost always a really good idea. It just, collect yourself before something happens. You gotta take care of your own mental health. She's only 20. I can imagine her being really stressed. And then, just all of a sudden, having 3 babies rather than 1, that's honestly, you can't even hold all the babies at the same time. So, that's a job for more than one person, and she's doing it alone. So, more credit to her. She's allowing her boyfriend to work and go to school, probably, to provide for their life together. And it looks like he doesn't have to spend that much time with them, so him coming home and being like, what are you doing? It's kind of so you need to acknowledge how much work it is having 1 baby, let alone 3 at the same time. They're hungry at the same time, then they poop at the same time. You need to change their diapers. Once you're done with the first diaper, you can do the next diaper, and then you can do the next. And once you're done with that, your first baby is probably hungry again. So there's just constantly you gotta do something. So honestly, stepping outside and just taking a breath, stuff you're gonna have to do. What do you think parents who have to raise their kids on their own, how do you say single parents? I think that's the word. I wouldn't have been able to carry all the bags inside and, you know, carry a 3-year-old heavy toddler. So what I would do, I would open her door when I pulled into the driveway. Like, it was a house, it has a driveway on it. I probably wouldn't do this if I live like on a busy street. Have an apartment upstairs that takes you 5 minutes or something, but in the house I was in, the driveway and the garage were like fenced off, and you could see the car from the door. It was literally like driveway, access to the door. So what I would do, I would get the groceries out of the car, carry them to the door or into the door, you know, unlock the door, open it, and then I would go back, pick up, and take her inside, because I wouldn't have wanted to drop her inside, close the door, then get the groceries, because you never know what they do then, you know. So, you know, that's just like, what hill are you gonna die on? You can't carry everything at once. You had to leave your kid inside the house, like you put it inside, then you get the groceries, or you wait for, like, you get the groceries and then get her. Usually she was just fine in the car. She always had some toys there, so it wasn't like she was spotted at all. So that's just sometimes the things you like gotta figure out when you're looking after kids. Like, same with, you know, going to the toilet. It was kind of weird having to take a random toddler that isn't mine to go to the bathroom. But if we've been at a park, what was I supposed to do? Like, I couldn't just leave her standing in front of the room, so I usually took her to the bathroom. It was weird in the first few weeks. We grew like really close. So it wasn't weird after that, but like, that's just like things you like anyway gonna have to do, like, as bad as it sounds. But there's always gonna be situations where you're not gonna directly see your kids. Obviously that gets better the older they are, and easier if you're two parents taking care, or even have some friends around. But looking after one baby is hard enough, but looking after 3 babies who are all the same age, it's just like, I can only imagine how much work it is. So really, like, not the asshole, like, there's going to be points where she's going to have to step away from the babies as well. Like, I mean, just my toilet analogy, like, she cannot take 3 babies to the toilet with her, because you maybe can take like 1 in your arm, but what do you want with 3? Like, do you put them in a stroller every time you go to the toilet, like take them to the bathroom and then take them back out, or do you just quickly run to the toilet, you know? Just kind of like things you have to like figure out a way around when you have kids. But with 3, I'm imagining there's a lot of figuring out. So yeah, not the asshole, like, she's an amazing mom, and no shame to her. So honestly, she's doing great. 3 kids, and she hasn't had a mental breakdown yet, and she still has the mental capacity to step outside when she's not feeling well, and, you know, she can support her husband by looking after the kids. Honestly, I applaud this woman. So, next story, because I don't want to get stuck on this one. I could talk about stuff for way too long. Alright. Am I the asshole for getting my daughter a hotel room entirely for herself after her stepsisters made her sleep on the floor? My dad passed away 2 weeks ago. Me, my wife Candice, and my daughter 16, Sheila. Anyway, and her stepsisters 19 and 17 flew to my hometown to attend the funeral. After that, we got 2 hotel rooms, one for me and Candice, and one for the girls. was one large bed in the room and there was enough space for all three girls to sleep on. I asked why, and she said she didn't know. I went to see what the issue was and talked with my stepdaughters about it. They kept talking, but didn't really explain why they told her to sleep on the floor. They just shrugged and said, "It is better this way. We are more comfortable this way." I told Shiloh to grab her things, and when one of my stepdaughters asked what we were doing, I told her I was booking her a hotel room. Both looked upset, but didn't say anything. But they must have called their mum, because she was awake when I got back and started arguing with me about giving Shiloh an entire hotel room for herself. I explained why I did it, but she said I wasted money and that Shiloh could have sucked up for one night on the floor. I called her unreasonable for saying this, but she told me I showed the girls that I'm playing favourites and made my stepdaughters share a room while I gave my daughter an entire room for herself. We went home and Candace is still bringing it up, saying I mishandled this. She even pointed out how my stepdaughters are upset since they're not speaking to me. It was Candace who got a room for the three girls as to not stir any drama and save money. She was in charge of hotel reservations since I was emotionally distressed. Also, Candace did not expect Shiloh to sleep on the floor. She wanted all three girls to share the bed. Edit 2. For those that are calling me an asshole for giving my daughter her name, her mom did that and she's deceased, so please let's not focus on that. And also, I've known my stepdaughters since they were little. They're pretty much family, and Candace is a some. Okay. But I stayed home. There we go. But I give her full access to my money since this stuff was already discussed beforehand. Pretty much else, everything was. Okay. What I'm getting from this is that your stepdaughters were trying to live up to the Disney depiction of stepsisters and were shocked when they couldn't just bully her into getting what they wanted. What's extra gross is that they did it when coming back from Shiloh's grandparents' funeral. Talk about cruel. You're definitely not the asshole. But also, what the fuck is wrong with Candace if she sees this as playing favorites? Her daughters tried to make yours sleep on the floor for fun. Sounds like the apple don't fall far from the tree. Have you pointed out your daughter is also upset because of the situation and she is playing favorites? Someone else said, "Wes, the stepsisters got what they wanted, but were upset that the person who they took advantage of was accommodated." Yeah, someone else said that. Exactly. If they just wanted the bed to themselves, it's a win-win. They are only upset because their sister was not miserable with the outcome. Yeah, I feel like that's really rude. Like, what the hell? Obviously not the asshole. Like, I mean, in the end, like, they got a room to themselves, and his daughter got a separate room to them. Like, wasn't that what they wanted? It's kind of like, it's really rude behavior anyway. Singling one of the sisters out, and as it sounds, his biological daughter had no problem sleeping in the same bed So